Okay, traders, so we sold off the pound dollar last night, and just coming back, our last entry was right up here, and we took a profit for about 68 pips, and profit taken was a little bit early, but it was about here, and had a couple of small speculative buys that was stopped out, but now I believe the market's beginning to turn around, and as you can see, I'm now long a number of positions just here looking for a pop-up. Okay, so as you can see, this is a live account, and I believe we're going up from here, possibly into the rest of the session. I believe we're going up. However, once again, there is a possibility that we maybe trek down to the S2, maybe a little bit lower, and then move up for the rest of the session and going into tomorrow. But I believe the higher probability trade is actually just slowly moving up from here. So again, I'm looking to scalp into a nice day trading position where I can hold for at least a day. And looking at our first target is up in this zone here somewhere. So from where we are now, it's a tidy 25 pips. I'll look to take out 3 positions there and then hold the last 2 remaining positions up to the high of yesterday, which is right up here, about one spot. Yeah, so 1 spot 4. Okay, again, it's a big psychological number, so it's a brilliant place to take profit. And that's where I want to take up the last 2 positions. And from where we are now, from my entry, that's 125 pips on 2 positions. That would be 250 pips on the remaining 2 lots. So we are beginning to move up strongly already. We've come up. Notice that we are actually under the S1 pivot. Just rejecting off that now. I think that we should go through that without any problem. And I believe we're going to jump up to this resistance here. You can see this is the place where price broke down from, and so notice it's also a 1.3900 level. So it's a 00 number, which is important for a lot of psychological traders. So it's a brilliant place to take profit, and again, it's about 26, 27, 28 pips. So let's get a spike up into there. I'll be out very quickly, and I'll be out with about 75 pips in total, and then we'll let the last 2 positions run. So let's come back. Hopefully it doesn't take longer than 30 minutes to an hour, and we will be in and out with our money. Okay, so it's about 10 minutes later. We're currently up over 50 pips, just coming to that previous swing high. Very strong move up. Do want to see just a bit more of a push higher. Let's try and squeeze out a few more pips from this. Let's just see how price is responding on the 1-minute chart. So it should have a push at least up to these previous highs. It should get up to there, so it's another 6 pips. So we want that to happen ideally, and if we can, okay, here we go. It's going to take out 1, 2, okay. Okay, alright, so let's just move our stops out. So we've taken out 2, we've locked in 2. Profit is, okay, push up, we'll take out 1 more. No, I'll take it out there, okay. Alright, so we've done it. Beautiful trade. Let's just zoom in and have a look. And there's our dip. So that's the scalp that I lost before. And here we go. So 14 pips, 17 pips, and 12 pips for a total of about $170. Okay, so that's 3 taken, and now we still have 2 in. And as you can see, our stops are just below the low, which means even if price does come down and stop me out, then that's okay because it's a win-win trade. So we've already won, we can't lose. Now I'm going to move my last 2 take profits up to the swing high from yesterday, which is over 100 pips away from where we are now, and about 112 pips on those 2 positions. and I'm going to let profit run to there. Now I believe that there's a strong probability that we have turned around on the medium time frame. Here's our daily chart, this is our hourly chart, and in fact let's just remove some of these so we can see more clearly. So this was the low of the previous day, and we broke through that low, but we were actually unable to sustain a clear break, and so now we've broken back up through that low. And again, two swing highs to look for. One is the high from yesterday, which is where our target is, and the closest one is the swing high in the beginning of Asian session. So those are the two highs we're looking on for the day, and once price comes up and clears this high here, then I will move my stops up to break even. But overall I am expecting either today or going into tomorrow a move of 100 pips up into this region here. We might not get all the way there, but it's possible we will get very, very close. So that's us done, and again that trade was very, very quick. Let's have a look at my entries on this candle. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes, and we're in, and we're out for the day. And we took out, let's have a look at our pip history, and there it is, the entry price 38, 743, 77, 79, 1, 2, 3, about 45 pips. Okay, and in fact let's just, as you can see, we sold the exact high. Price is still moving up, but what this allows us to do is get into a profitable position quickly, and now we can't lose. If I am correct with my analysis, if this is the swing low for the day and price moves higher, then I have the possibility of getting massive reward to risk. Okay, let's just put that in perspective and have a look. So here's my entry, my stop is right there. So let's give that a nice red color for stop, and if we move up into the zone that I'm expecting, this will be my reward. Okay, so let's have a look. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about just slightly over 6 to 1 reward to risk on my trade. That's if we don't come down and get stopped out. So that is the sort of thing we want. It's asymmetric reward to risk. Now you only need to get one of these, and then let's say you're wrong 6 times in a row, you're still at break even. Okay, if you get 2 of these right, then you get 6 wrong in a row, you're still up 6 positions. This is the sort of entry we want. Very, very precise with very, very tight risk. So this is how we trade. Come and connect with us at Elite Traders University. But let's come back later on tonight and we'll see how this trade unfolds. Okay, we saw a little retracement down just before the open, and now we've come back up to that one spot 3900 level. So I actually got another long down the bottom and just took out that profit now. So as you can see, when price came back down, I got long at the bottom and up 23 pips on that one. So we're now still long 2 positions, up 17 pips each right now, and we're going to let those run because looking at the high time frames, it seems that we are going to go higher. So once we get a break of this trend line, that will actually help push price up quite quickly. But let's come back tomorrow, and I'm sure that we'll be a lot further up, and we'll be in some profit. Okay, we're back next morning, and what an amazing result. Huge move, 100 pips to the upside. So first position long was in here, second position long was here, and remember I said there was a strong possibility that we could actually break down into London before moving higher. I said we could get a push lower before we get a push higher, and we did, and I actually entered another long position somewhere around there, and sure enough we bought the bottom of the session. We bought the exact bottom. And so let's just move to a 5-minute chart. I've actually taken profit. I've just taken profit on my last 2 positions, and here's our deal map. Okay, so these positions were taken out for profit, plus 15, plus 15, plus 23. These 2 were stopped out with this last move higher. However, as you can see, I entered long again, and we got a plus 60, and then two lots of plus 99. So massive win for the day. Let's have a look at our history. So here's our history for the day. As you can see, just closed out these 2 here for plus 98, and then the 58, and then we had a 54 as well. So there's 300 pips there, and then these are the other small closeouts we had as well, plus 23.5. So awesome day. You know, easily 340, 350 pips, and as you can see, we bought the bottom of the day. Okay, and so this is what we teach you to do at Elite Traders University. Most people say this is impossible to buy these sorts of lows, and again, what it allows you to do is get very small risk, very tight control risk. My risk was down here. This is where my stops were, and as I mentioned in the previous part of the video, we get huge reward relative to our risk. So this again was the size of my stop. Let's give that a red color, and my take profit was just about there, a bit lower. Okay, so compared to my risk, 1, 2, 3, 4, slightly more than 5 to 1. Okay, that's the sort of power you get when you can learn to trade the correct timing. When you know when these trends are ending, then it allows you to get very minimal risk, and with potential of great reward. So guys, click the link below and like the video, subscribe, and if you want to learn how to trade like a professional, if you want to learn how to time the market this way, then please, we would love to train you and teach you, so you can do exactly what we're doing. Alright guys, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.